Cheers. And cheers to all of you. Happy Pride.
Good.
I like it. It's a very subtle sangria. So we ordered the rosé sangria. So a little in between a white and a red. Little combo. But it's very, very tasty. So we're coming to you from JALEO. Yeah?
Maybe to start, can we have an order of the pan con tomate?
Absolutely, that bread's actually baked for us in Barcelona. We have the jamón ibérico, the cinco jotes, which is the highest quality ham in the world. We're actually going to have a habanero come over and hand carve off the table if you'd really like to try something special.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
The shank?
Yeah.
Why not? We want the JALEO experience. Let's do it.
Jamón
So-
ibérico because it comes from la Península Ibérica.
Okay. So hopefully you all can hear that. There's a little music in here. It's a little loud. That's why we're using our DJI mic. So hopefully that's helping you. But yeah, I'm excited. We're doing some pan, some bread
We see pan con tomate.
with
so good.
the most. What did he say about the ham?
It's comes from Spain, el jamón ibérico, and it's curated ham.
Okay. And they're going to carve it right here at the table for us.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's going to be exciting. So yeah, the menu is quite extensive. You can do a tasting menu, which is like $100 a person, and they just kind of bring you like 14 dishes that would serve the two of us. I think that's a little too much for, not too much money, but too much food,
yeah.
for what we want. So I'm going to refer to my Latino husband to help curate the meal tonight. How's that? I'm gonna trust your judgment.
What?
So we'll be back to you and let you know what we're ordering in a moment. So the ham that we're having, or the jamón, is from the 5 Jotas region. It's 48-month cured ham from the legendary free-range, acorn-fed, black-footed Iberico pigs of Spain. And it's going to be hand-carved here at the table. So that sounds pretty amazing. So I was asking her how many servings we can get. What did she say?
She says that it depends, of course, on the size of the leg,
Right.
the weight, but it's around 100 servings.
Wow.
So yeah, it's quite a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
And for us, it's 1 ounce.
Yeah.
But for the experience, it's 0.25 ounces.
Okay.
She recommended we try the first piece with just the meat.
Just by itself?
Yes, just by itself. And the next one we can taste it with the bread.
Okay. Is that the pan we ordered, or we have different pan?
We have a different pan.
Okay. All right, we're gonna try it.
So it's the most basic thing. It's just bread, olive oil, tomato, and probably some seasoning, salt, and maybe pepper. But it's so good, like really good. Like my mouth is watering right now.
All right, Juan Carlos is having the first bite of the jamón. What do you think?
Excellent.
Is it a winner?
Oh yeah.
All right, my first bite. Wow. Oh my God. There's just enough little bit of fat on the end, and then you get the saltiness, and there's a smokiness to it. It's super, super, super smooth. And a lot of times with ham, they can be way over salted. This is like perfect. Yeah, wow, great flavor. I'm excited. Now we're going in on the pan. Wow, that's really good. Nice crisp on the bread. And you get the tomato. The tomato's cold. The bread is warm. Very, very tasty. Very happy about that.
I fell in love with this when I went to Spain.
This bread? Yeah, I don't think I've never had bread like this.
No?
I've been to Spain, but I never had it. That's lovely. Do you want to order the rest of the choices?
Yeah. So, I definitely want to try el chorizo casero. Y los piquitos rellenos. Los piquitos rellenos con bacalao. Sí. Y manzanas con hinojo.
I will take a moment and say right now, I'm very impressed with the service. The waiter is very knowledgeable of the menu, very eager to please us as diners. He really wants to make sure that we're having an experience. That's made very clear. This is not just come in and get a meal.
Yeah.
Let's have an experience. So I'm excited. So far, this is amazing. I'm enjoying the experience. I like the menu too.
That's cute.
Very fun. And this is our apple salad. So this manzana salad looks amazing. It's sliced apple and fennel salad with Manchego cheese, walnuts, and a sherry dressing. It's actually really nice. It's light, it's refreshing. It's got a really, really nice flavor. It's very light. You loving it?
And the apple.
That's the most important part, the manzana. And it pairs really well with our sangria. What do you think of the restaurant overall? The vibe?
Yeah, I love it. It's very open. I like the music. Yeah, and I like the decorations, like those.
Yeah, it's got a great feel to it. It's a little echoey, and I can imagine if it was full, and right now it's not, thankfully, so you guys can actually probably hear us, but I can imagine it being very loud and echoey. But the music's very loungy. Yeah, there's an upstairs. So, but it's cool, and I like that the kitchen is open. Yes. So we're overlooking where they cook the paella.
Yeah, with the fire and everything.
Which is really cool. So far, 3 dishes and 3 winners. We have 2 more to go. We've got a fish dish and a meat dish.
The cheese is really good.
Yeah, the cheese is very flavorful.
I like that it's crunchy.
Yeah, the crunch of the fennel with the apples. The cheese, I forgot the name of it. It's called
Manchego.
You are right, Manchego. That's from Spain?
I think it is, yeah.
Does Manchego have a meaning in Spanish? No. Is it like a region, maybe? So Juan Carlos was gracious enough to Google.
And as I thought, Manchego comes from La Mancha, España. Manchego is a cheese made in the La Mancha region of Spain from the milk of sheep of the Manchego breed.
So there you go. We learned something new. Manchego, man of La Mancha, sheep of La Mancha. And well worth every little taste of it. I've got this one tiny little piece left of the bread, and I don't want to eat it because it's so good. I want to save it to have like with the fish and the meat.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, right?
I see, I told you, it's so simple, but so good.
Well, that's the good thing about a great dish. It's simple ingredients typically make the best food. Some of the dishes that we love that come from your country, Costa Rica, are simple. And like the dishes that I make that I learned growing up from the Italian and the Irish side of my family, simple, but flavorful. But I'm trying new things tonight. I've never had this combination of a salad or that cheese. So we encourage you to be adventurous and
Yeah, don't be afraid of this restaurant. It's great. And the waiters are very knowledgeable. So
yeah.
any question that you may have, they are gonna be happy to help you.
One last manchego and a manzana for my husband.
So usually in Spain, what they do is they give you the bread. They put a little olive oil on the plate.
Yeah.
And they give you the cherry tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
Just
You mix it up. All right, we're looking at our dishes. We've got the chorizo and papas and the traditional fish dish.
so the fish dish is piquitos rellenos con brandada de bacalao.
And what is that?
Stuffed piquitos of bacalao and potatoes served with manchego cheese and a bechamel.
Our waiter says the mashed potatoes that we got with the chorizo are going to be the best potatoes we've ever had. We're trusting you. So far, you've steered us completely in the right direction.
I'm just following by your lead.
All three dishes have been phenomenal.
And then we have chorizo con puré de patatas al aceite de oliva. It's house-made traditional chorizo with olive oil, mashed potatoes.
Good stuff. It all looks delicious. Going in on the chorizo, the fish was phenomenal. Creamy, delicious. The chorizo has really good flavor. What are your opinions? Because you eat chorizo a lot in Costa Rica.
But this chorizo is a little different than the one that we have in Costa Rica, but it's still that chorizo flavor.
Yeah, you have the flavor.
Yeah. So remember when we have chorizo, gallos de chorizo, it's a little different. You have still this flavor.
Yeah, the flavor's familiar. The texture, it's just like it's familiar, but just slightly different.
Yeah.
It's very good though. And I'm not usually a huge chorizo fan. I think it's probably because I've grown up on Italian sausage so much that that's such a familiar flavor to me that it's hard for me to taste other things that look like an Italian sausage but taste very different. But the chorizo is very good. And our waiter said these potatoes were going to be the best potatoes we've ever had. I will say they're really, really good. Are they the best I've ever had? Sorry, I got to give it up to my dad, my mom, my grandparents. Their mashed potatoes are way better. But these are really good. So Juan Carlos ordered us our postre, or dessert. And what are we having?
We're having pan de chocolate.
So that's chocolate bread of some sort. I'm assuming it's like a souffle.
I don't know. We'll see.
We don't know. The waiter recommended it, yeah?
Yeah. I asked between pan de chocolate and torta de galleta Maria con chocolate.
Okay.
And he said that because it's our first time here, we should try the pan de chocolate.
Perfect.
We'll do that.
Sounds good to me. You got a little chili?
See?
It is. I'm debating putting on my sweatshirt. I think I will before I have the pan de chocolate. All right, so here is our dessert. You can see the olive oil dripping down. He actually poured that. I didn't film it. So we've got the chocolate underneath there. The ice cream is actually made out of brioche bread, right? And then we got the crisp on top, and we got some crumbled chocolate underneath, drizzled olive oil. Fascinating. Sounds amazing. Juan Carlos, I'm going to let you do the honor of cracking the top and cutting into it. Yeah, break it open. Look at that. Oh, right on my plate. Look at that. Oh my God, look at all that yummy gooiness. Sinful. Getting a little bit of the ice cream, some of the chocolate, whatever this crispy thing is.
Ooh, the chocolate's so good.
Wow.
It's dark chocolate, like I like the way I like it. Dark and
Yeah, you do.
bitter.
This is really good. It's a winner. I would have never thought about pouring olive oil on a dessert. All right, everyone. So that concludes our dinner here tonight at JALEO.
Jaleo.
And Juan Carlos, since you are the Latino in the family, what do you think?
Yeah, it was a great experience. Not just the food, but the ambience, the music, the service.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
it was absolutely a 10 out of 10. Every single dish was better than the next.
And yeah, for 2 people, we had the bread, the salad,
The jamon,
the jamon, and
and then a fish dish and a
yes,
meat
the
dish.
fish dish and the meat dish.
And that was plenty of food.
And the dessert.
Yeah.
There was plenty of food, delicious everything. Great suggestions from our waiter.
Yeah,
so,
our waiter was great. If he ever happens to watch this, thank you very much for providing a great experience. And yeah, we highly recommend if you're here at Disney Springs, check out JALEO.
And to Chef Jose Andres, muchas gracias.
Yeah, muchas
Estaba muy
gracias.
rico todo.
If you're not familiar with that chef, by the way, Google him. He does incredible work around the world, feeding people in difficult situations in life. So cheers to Chef. He does a great job. So as we always say,
Happiness is
a lifestyle. And thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, put them below. And if you haven't done so yet, why haven't you subscribed?
subscribe, like, share.
Come on, all that good stuff. Anyway, until next time, everyone. See ya.
Bye.